Hi everyone, Adam here, and this is a Tales from the Darkside series review. And today's episode is Halloween Candy, US release date October 27, 1985. And this stars Roy Poole, Tim Choate, and is directed by Tom Savini. Of course, if you know horror, Tom Savini's well-known makeup effects artist, actor, stuntman. And this tells the story of Mr. Killup, a grumpy old man who really doesn't want to have anything to do with Halloween. He's always mean to the kids when they ask for candy. He just doesn't want to do it. Although his son tries to convince him to be nice to the children. Just say it's not that hard just to give out some candy, but he says like children shouldn't be rewarded for knocking on his door, which I thought was pretty funny. Mr. Killup gets so sick of the children that he puts a lot of rotten stuff into a kid's bag, just like some old mayonnaise and some other stuff, just because he wants to be left alone. But things soon get weird when he thinks what is a child dressed as a goblin comes knocking at his door. Turns out it isn't a child, it's an actual goblin who starts to torment him and breaks Mr. Killup's watch. After the leaves momentarily, Mr. Killup tries to go to sleep. When he wakes up, it still seems to be midnight, even though he says it feels like he's been asleep for hours. Like, he'll do things to check to see what the actual time is, like calling the time service on the phone. People used to do that, young folks. We used to call to see what the actual time was. And then some more weird things start to happen. A bag full of cockroaches just appears in his place. And no matter what time it seems to him, and no matter what, it's always 12 midnight on Halloween. But soon the goblin comes back and taunts him some more, with Mr. Killup trying to fight him off but falls backwards. But when his son comes back to visit him, we find out that Mr. Killup has died. And according to the medical examiner, it was due to neglect. It looks like he died due to starvation, which means he'd been caught in a kind of time loop where he couldn't get to the next day. And the only thing he had to eat was Halloween candy. And it looks like his son will be up for neglect. Okay, so that's a plot for Halloween Candy. I did enjoy this episode, of course. Tom Savini did one of the best episodes of the first season. And he is a very capable director. As you'd expect, the look of the Halloween Goblin looks pretty impressive. Obviously because Tom Savini directed him, he's had experience with this type of thing of doing makeup effects and special effects, obviously. But his direction is really good. Roy Poole does a really good job of making Mr. Killup unlikable. Although it is a kind of a weird episode, but most of the Tales from the Darkside are weird episodes. But I think this so far has been one of the stronger episodes of season 2. So I'm going to score this. I did like this one. I do think Tom Savini should have done more directing. He's a really capable director. So yeah, I'll give this a 7.5. Decent acting, good makeup effects, competent direction. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about this. Tell us, have you seen Halloween Candy? What did you think? Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.